Hi guys! All right, I'm live on Facebook. I am excited to be on here today. I've spent a lot of time with my family. It's been really cool. Actually, my brother's backyard, which is the backyard I grew up in. So there's lots of cool memories here. As you come on, say hi. Whoa, is that a hummingbird? I think came right by my head. How are you guys? How was your 4th? For those of you guys that don't know me, this is Amanda Smith. I'm coming to you from Meeker, Colorado. Haven't spent much time here in the last 10 years and just decided to come up here. We'll be here for another 3 days, 4 I think. And it's kind of just fun to be here. It really is. I wanted to talk to you guys about Facebook because some things have happened over the past month or so, and it's been kind of crazy what Facebook has actually done to solve the problems that have been going on. And, you know, a lot of people say, Facebook is crazy or Facebook is, you can't talk to them or whatever. I can tell you, when you have a real problem and you have an issue with Facebook, they will totally handle it. Hummingbird poop is sticky, just so you know. I'm glad it didn't poop on me. Hi, Miranda. How are you? How was your guys' 4th? Was it good? Tell me all about it. We went and watched fireworks. We were literally right underneath them, and they came down, and they were like, you had ash on you. They were so cool. The kids thought that they were too loud, but they rumbled the ground, which is always kind of fun. So I wanted to just give you guys some value today, talk to you guys about Facebook and what you can use Facebook for, what the proper way of using Facebook is. And then, I had a bunch of my lives that were actually deleted, and there was over 30 of them. Just boom, gone, disappeared. Couldn't figure it out. No report, nobody emailed, nothing. I don't know what happened to them. And so Facebook actually got a hold of me after I put in a report, and they're actually doing an investigation on why they were removed, which I think is really cool. I'm talking to a kid named Matthew, super knowledgeable, talking to me about all kinds of stuff. And on your Facebook profile, like your personal profile, as long as you have interaction on your Facebook and all that stuff, the community standards have just been redone, which I think is really awesome. But public profiles are really cool too, because you can actually pay for ads and you can promote certain things, which I think is really neat, because I just launched a coaching business, as you guys know, and I'm trying to figure out how to brand myself, right? Like, how do you brand yourself and tell people what you actually do? Because, sometimes when people hear like the term psychic, or they hear the term like card reader or any of that stuff, they have a paradigm in their brain that kind of triggers them. Or you talk about being a coach or a mentor, and people are like, oh my gosh, I don't need a coach, I don't need a mentor, I don't need any of that stuff. But I can tell you guys from personal experience, I found both of my coaches on Facebook. I related to their live videos, I related to them for the time that I was a part of their services. And my latest coach has been incredible, working through a lot of stuff with me. And so a lot of people say, well, I don't need a coach. And Facebook is the perfect place for you to kind of put yourself out there and say, okay, this is what I can do to help you. And basically I've been doing lives about this for a long time. We all have perceptions, we all have stories, and sometimes getting a third party opinion about that story can literally change the game for you, right? It can take you from being afraid of doing lives to doing lives every day. It can take you from, being worried about staying in that abusive relationship to finding your power and helping you get out of it. It can also help you with your business, with your finances, all of that kind of stuff. And any coach that tells you that they're perfect and they've got it all figured out, I promise you they're working on their own stuff. And I try to come to you guys with authentic value, right? Like, even if it's not stuff I've walked through or that I'm walking through in the moment, it's definitely stuff that I've had happen in my experience. Hi, Christy. How are you? Yes, I'm so glad you guys had a good time, Miranda. That's awesome. Yeah, so Facebook is a really good place for you to try to kind of get yourself out there. So I started a group in February. It was a total accident. The universe kind of works like that. An old dog can learn new trick. I totally believe that, Randy. I started a group. It's been incredible. We get in there. We do all kinds of fun stuff. But that's actually where my clients are coming from. I didn't know that that's how that was going to happen. But people are getting to see what I do, right? I could tap into people's energy with their permission and kind of read their auras and talk to them about, some of the things they're struggling with. I can tell you if you've had a headache. I can tell you if your shoulders hurt, all that stuff, because your energy doesn't lie. And so that's why Facebook is really super cool. And with this stuff that I've had going on my Facebook page for the last 2 months, almost 3 months, I was really surprised and happy to be able to talk to a real person, and they're figuring it out, which I think is really, really cool. So I wanted to come and talk to you guys about Facebook, ways to get in and help people see your posts. There's algorithms on Facebook that if you're posting, say you're posting a picture of the water bottle you sell and you're posting the brand, they won't be able, pretty soon your friends, excuse me, I got a tickle in my throat. Pretty soon, the Facebook will actually start to hide your posts so your friends aren't seeing them, which nobody likes that, right? So curiosity posts are huge. Going live on Facebook is absolutely phenomenal. People get to see who you really are. And if you decide to go live and you haven't been live, I would love to come on and watch you, because I always like to see people get outside their comfort zones. Interaction posts are huge. People love that kind of stuff. If you could have $1 million or somebody clean your house for the rest of your life, what would you choose? Stuff like that. Dixie, come here. She's trying to chase a squirrel up a tree. You don't need to get that squirrel. No, you don't. Also, consistency is huge on Facebook. One of the things that I learned the hard way was being inconsistent on Facebook. If you're going to post 3 times a week, post 3 times a week consistently. If you're going to post every day consistently. People like to see your real life, right? They like to see what you're actually up to. And also the other thing is, a lot of people have their own opinions about political stuff. They have their own opinions about religious concerns. If you categorize yourself in one certain aspect of that, you will lose your following. You will lose the people that don't think like you do. So keep it neutral. Unless you want to be followed by a certain type of people, then that's one way to go. But I absolutely love how Facebook has come in and has helped me. I love what I get to see on Facebook now. It seems like my algorithm has completely changed. I see family pictures, I see fun, I see concerts, and Facebook will show you what you're interested in, right? So as you notice, you'll stop seeing certain posts and you'll start seeing other posts. And I think that is really cool. So I see very little negativity on my Facebook now. I see very little political posts. I see very little branded posts, which I think is really cool. Now I'm getting to interact with people that I went to high school with, people that I was in the military with. These posts are starting to show up. So Facebook is very, very cool at helping you brand yourself, run your business, and put yourself out there. Now, some people just like to be on Facebook just because, right? I have a friend who, they never post on Facebook, never post anything, but they like to watch other people on Facebook. And that's one of the cool things, right? Because then people can see, they can get on and find what they're looking for. Instagram is blowing up right now. I haven't figured out that one yet, so I'm going to go learn a little bit about that. A lot of my Facebook posts do get posted to Instagram, so I have a good following over there. But yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about how cool Facebook was, because I had no idea that you could actually talk to a real person. They would actually go in and dive in. And just so you guys know, when they do reports on your Facebook, they can see the messages, they can see the interaction, they can see it all. So, that whole saying that Facebook has ears, they really do. And I love that, because that's what helps keep us all safe, right? So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I hope you guys have an incredible day, an incredible rest of your weekend. Our 4th of July hasn't even really gotten started. I mean, there's the rodeo right now. We watch the fireworks on the 4th, but this weekend is when all the fun stuff happens. So there's a concert and all kinds of stuff that we get to go do. My hubby is coming down today, which I'm so excited to see him. And I just wanted to pop in and say hi to you guys. Let me know what you did for the 4th, what you're doing for this weekend. And if this created value for you, go ahead and drop a 1. And if you're watching it on the replay, #replay, so I can come back and say hi to you. Okay, you guys have a good day.